Hello and a warm welcome to my channel. Now, this video is on the auto ancillary stocks Bosch, Samvardhna, Motherson, and Sona BLW. All three stocks have two of them have already made a bullish harmonic pattern. One is on the way to make one. So, let's discuss all the three of them one by one, starting with Bosch. Now, Bosch in the weekly time frame has made a bullish harmonic alt shark pattern. This week, the weekly candle is trying to make a hammer reversal on it, but it's still 2 days to go, so we need a little bit more follow through for that to happen. Even though today's candle is fantastic in the stock, as one can see, almost made a white Marubozu candle after such a steep correction. So from tomorrow, if we get a follow through above it, one could get a strong reversal confirmation in this case, and then keep slightly. I would keep a level, since the low is 26,000. I would keep a negation at 25,500 for the stop. And currently, even though it can push down, but then the risk reward would not be good for me from a point of view of entering it. Now, what are the upsides I'll be looking for? The upsides would be, one can look at this gap down area out here, the gap down of 29 January. That would be my first hindrance around 29,250. Then a smaller hindrance sitting around, not a smaller one, a big one. You can see out here, once the breakdown was stopped at 30,850, so 3750, and then this next one out here, which saw the bigger breakdown at 33,000 odd. So good setup in the weekly time frame for Bosch. Now let's look at the next one, which is Samvardhna Motherson. Now, Samvardhana Motherson, before I go into the detail of the pattern which has been spotted, one can look at that the stock from 2017 till 2024 made a giant cup and handle breakout. That minimum target of that breakout was achieved last year in September. From there, now this pullback is forming another harmonic pattern, a bullish harmonic alt shark, not yet done, just about to, the entry. So anywhere between 113 14 on the upside to 108 on the downside is where I would be expecting the stock to complete its pattern, and then try to do a turnaround. I would consider the pattern negated below 102. Also, interestingly, if you notice that the cup and handle did a consolidation around this area between 107 to 100 and out here 221. So even the consolidation pullback of the breakout is suggesting this area as a turnaround. Plus, the Ichimoku support is also there at 111. So, three studies coming together, giving a signal where the stock decline could likely stop, and we could see at least a bounce, if not a reversal. So looking at it from a bounce perspective, I would be looking at this Ichimoku area of the cloud at 150 as a possible bounce area where it will face resistance. The next area would be around 175 to 180, the upper end of the Ichimoku cloud. If it manages to take out and sustain above the cloud, then we have a Fibonacci upside around 235 and then 275. So, but that's a long way to go. And keeping the current global market and our domestic market scenario, for especially for the last 6 months, let's first consider as bounce, and then we can look at larger pictures as things progress, as how the market unfolds for the rest of 2025. From here, you can look at the daily candle, again a white, almost again a white Marubozu candle formation today. So from tomorrow onwards, if it manages to sustain above this, we might then not see initial pullback happening. Else one can wait for a pullback. In that case, 130 looks like a Ichimoku resistance to me. One can wait for some kind of pullback to happen. Solid green candle in the case of Motherson in the daily time frame today. Now let's have a look at the last one, which is Sona BLW. Sona BLW, interestingly, the stock is has a tendency for large moves. From the NSE listing, July 21 to this 20 full of 21, massive move from 250 to 700, and then a decline to form a bullish ABCD pattern at after a year at for almost 375, and then giving a fantastic 2 year move out here. Now in between this move of this bullish harmonic ABCD pattern, it also gave in the month of February, March, a bullish harmonic seahorse breakout, which should have given a possible upside of $1,000 for the stock. But that pattern failed in the month of January when the whole market tumbled down. So that's been negated. But now the stock has gone on to make a bullish harmonic cipher pattern, which is suggesting another possibility of a good bounce back. The levels I would be looking for, as you can see out here, this is where the distribution happened, 575, which is the 38% Fibonacci pullback, and then around 650. Also, in the weekly time frame, the stock is making a bullish RSI divergence formation. So, two studies coming together and giving a probability of a bounce or a reversal. We can look at it as things progress from here onwards. You can look at the daily candle, very, very strong candle today in it. And from tomorrow, one can, if one wants to follow through candle, one can wait for that from tomorrow. And, or, any dip, any opportunity, it gives a pullback, one could look to add it. The pattern would go negated below this trend line around 435. This is the trend line from the bullish harmonic ABCD to the X point for the cipher being stretched out here. So good support in case, due to any global news, the stocks see a pullback. So those are the levels I would be looking at going forward in this case. So I do hope this video is of help to you. So please do like it, share it, and do follow me for regular stock and index ideas. A disclaimer: this is not a trading or investing advice to you. This video is purely based on the studies of harmonic trading patterns, Ichimoku, and RSI. Kindly do your study thoroughly before taking a decision on your trading and investing. Until then, all the best.